Lots happening in the couple of months ahead that could be impactful for the market. Wall Street rallying as stocks are at or near record highs headed into the first trading day of the month. Some investors, though, are fearing that the market could trade down in September, a historically volatile stretch for global markets. Joining us right now to walk through the catalyst for stocks, Mark Lehmann is JMP Securities president. Mark, it's good to see you. Thanks so much for joining us.
Good morning.
What's going to be the big catalyst, in your view, for the markets in the fourth quarter?
Well, you're going to see, obviously, third quarter earnings, which will be interesting. You're going to see a bunch of IPOs. Post-Labor Day, you're going to see filing after filing. We saw one last week with SurveyMonkey, which will obviously be an important bellwether for the tech market. But you also have trade talks, and of course, 60 days away, we have a midterm election. So there's lots of things for investors to be excited about and plenty for them to be worried about.
We keep talking about trade and how it's going to affect markets, and yet all summer the story has been markets have shrugged. Why do you think they're going to care potentially coming up here in the fall? Or is it going to be another case where we think it's a big deal and it's not?
Well, I think, like most things, we've been in kind of the denial and anger phase for a little bit. That's the way we start things, and we're in the middle of kind of figuring things out. I think we're going to find out after a quarter or two of how these tariffs are looking. And obviously, between Canada and Mexico, we're not quite sure how that's going to look, and they're our biggest trade partners. I think as clarity comes into those places. But right now, business is pretty good. I think people are on the sidelines deciding how it's going to, how they're going to react. But I think right now we're still in the figuring out phase.
Mark, we know the 2018 earnings numbers are really good, well into the double digits. What's 2019 looking like? What's 2020 looking like on the earnings front?
I think this has been such a good year. You have such a good response from the tax cuts, at least from earnings perspective. I think expecting a little bit of a downdraft year over year. The law of large numbers will probably cause earnings to come down and expectations be tempered. It'll be interesting to see how those numbers turn out. Obviously, 18 was supposed to be a good year, not a great year, but it's been turning into a great year for earnings. I would expect 19 to be tempered. And we'll see how Wall Street reacts. Seeing a 3% bond or seeing an umbrella of a 3% bond puts, I think, a real catalyst for earnings, because that low rate continues to make people want to put more money into equities. And I think that will continue into the fall and into 2019.
But this has been the stock market rally that has had more naysayers than I can remember in recent history. People who have been doubters all along. The Wall Street Journal, on its front page today, talks about how global fund managers are holding higher than average levels of cash in their portfolios. And even some major investment banks like Morgan Stanley have already recommended trimming your technology allocation. So that bodes well for the market, the fact that people are so worried about it.
Well, I've been on this show. I've called it the most disrespected bull market in history. Right. I think having people who don't believe ascribe to the high enough to buy theory of stocks, which obviously I don't, nor does Warren Buffett. I mean, people will have to have exposure, and people are those fund managers you talk about are not supposed to be a fund manager of cash. They're supposed to put money and actively manage it. And I think as these stocks trade higher and earnings continue to accelerate, you'll see more of that belief, and I think you're going to see more of that into the fall.
Isn't that skepticism a great thing? I mean, the last two expansions were short-circuited by over-exuberance. If we have under-exuberance right now, isn't that...
That was my point.
But that's what...
It's great that we're all agreed. No, listen, I have been
You made it better than I did.
Well, but look at all this uncertainty. You've got a Federal Reserve meeting this month that we're expecting that the Fed raises rates in September, correct? Mm-hmm. You got the midterm elections, which can go either way. And, of course, the uncertainty about trade.
It's true. And I think people have continued to look at tech as kind of a monolith. And tech is not a monolith. People look at Amazon and say, wow, it's one of the great tech companies. Or Apple's one of the great tech companies. Apple is far from being just a tech company. It's a healthcare company, it's an autonomous company, it's an entertainment company, it's a media company. You have all these parts of it, and people are not really paying attention to the fact that these are much bigger than the narrowness of a tech company. And I think you'll see this in the fall. You're going to see, again, SurveyMonkey is one of those companies. You're going to see a bunch of companies that you really want to pay attention to, because that's where the growth of the economy is and the growth of the markets, and I think you're going to continue to see that.
If you have all this supply, doesn't that hurt markets in terms of performance?
Well, supply obviously is something that the supply-demand imbalance is there. But listen, you have plenty of M&A going on. You have lots of that already. Relative to previous peaks that we've been a part of, this is nothing compared to an IPO market of the past. Nothing at all.
Okay. One thing I'll add really quickly, Sam Stovall said on this program last week that in the fourth quarter of midterm election years, the S&P on average is up 7.5% in the fourth quarter, and it's up 90% of the time. So that's something, once that uncertainty falls away.
From his mouth.
Yeah. We'll see. It's amazing that the third quarter's up in just a couple of weeks.
Yeah.
And the earnings period will likely be dictating performance. Mark, great to have you. Thank you so much. Good to see you always. Mark Lehmann joining us there.